Done it again, boys and girls. Open me gob. So I suppose I better back it up.
Wait. Matron, take them away.
And a warm welcome to one and all. If this is your first time here, the big fella. That is the Scruffy Trader. It's Friday morning, and I don't like to trade much on a Friday morning, but the guys were chittering and chattering, and there's a lot of activity this morning. The FTSE has surged forward, pound surged forward, gold shot up out of nowhere, and these generate good opportunities. Talking of good opportunities. Whoa, you got your legs out. Fantastic. No, you're not going on holiday. You've just had one.
Oh, you never know that. You can't have too many holidays.
No, that's true. Might go away again at the end of the month. How's that?
Sounds like a plan.
Is that all right?
And it's on camera, so you're not going back.
Shut up. You know, she twists and whinges and wants all the time. Constant. Well, I like to want me coffee.
You've got your coffee.
I know, because we all know Scruffy likes it coffee. But I like other things as well. And she's not giving it up, boys and girls. Apparently we're too old. Yeah, you try doing leapfrog at our age. It ain't good. When I bend over, she jumps on me back and my knees cackling. This is terrible. And the size of me, when I try to leapfrog over her, I cripple her.
You flatten me.
Flatten her.
Pancake.
So, we're not allowed to be children anymore. What did you think we were talking about? That's disgraceful. How dare you? How very dare you?
They obviously know you well.
Say. Right. What else is extended today? Well, let's have a look. Right, FTSE. How do you trade this? Well, when you have an excessive move like this, all of your indicators are thrown out. So if you've got an oscillator, they're all going to be at the top. If you've got a Bollinger Band, it's going to be on the outside. If you've got your moving averages, they're not going to keep up with it. It is ridiculous, you know. So what do you do to counter that? Well, there's a perfect tool. It's a fib. But there's a better tool. Far better tool. And it's the best tool you'll have in the bag. Something that this bag doesn't have. Do you know what that is?
I don't know, but I knew you were talking about.
Huh?
I'm not a bag.
What, a bag?
No.
What, your cow?
Well, that just made me a bag.
All right. She's a lovely cow, though. She does. She's nice to me at times. And I'm lovely to her.
You just called me a cow?
Well, you want to hear what she calls me? See, for those of you who don't understand this and you just hear, we bicker on like this all day. And we have done from the day we met, you know, well, sort of. She used to be very sort of, well, you were very elegant. Now I've dragged her down to my level. She swears and everything now.
What, you saying I'm not elegant now?
No.
What am I then?
Beautiful.
Yeah, you're going up the back.
Absolutely beautiful. My best friend. No, I don't script these videos. All they are is just trading in the moment and Joanne and I working together. Now, the thing is, to the outside world and the snowflake world, they don't get it. But trust me, our house is full of laughter. Anyway, cut long story short, what am I doing? What am I doing? What is the best tool? Do you know what the best tool is? Because you haven't got any of it.
Well, how would I know if I haven't got it?
Well, what have you not got that I use all the time on these charts?
Come on then.
Well, I can almost see the light bulb coming on. It's patience. Because she has got no patience whatsoever. She wants it now. Has to be today. No planning. Go for it. Right, okay. I'm the other way, believe it or not. So if you look at us, you would think that we are So I'd be the impatient one and she'd be very patient. It's not, it's the other way around.
It is actually.
I know.
And they will.
So, why is patience the best tool in the bag? Stops you getting in too early and it makes you see the big picture. So, what is the big picture? Well, first of all, I've already told these guys what we're looking at. Yes, we have a sing-song on a morning. And
No, you have a sing-song.
yeah, but my music's good.
Only to your ears.
Shut up, you. Right. And I have already done the FTSE breakdown. I did it sort of 9:20 this morning. Now, I do put the strengths in for them so they can see what Forex pairs, etc. are moving. And where I concentrate on is what comes in this box. If there's nothing in this box, I'll then look at this box. All right. But the way it works is this will pull out the strongest and the weakest and kind of the best change of strength, see if there's movement. And as you can see, it's the Aussie dollar, which is there, and there it is in there as well. Okay. So that does that. But with today being the way it is, the biases, which I also do for them, is out of whack. And that's because everything's just flung out the window. Because this is generated from indicators, if you like, and strength of market, all of this sort of thing. It's very, very dangerous market. So at 9 o'clock, I wasn't going to be doing anything. I wanted to see what was going on. And then the guys being the guys, having a little bit of a chat amongst themselves, they started discussing what was going on with the FTSE and what they thought might happen. And I opened my mouth and said, I'll break it and I'll trade the FTSE. So that's what we do. Okay. Simple stuff, he says. Right. So how we're going to trade this? Well, the first thing we need to do is figure out whether or not this train has stopped. Now, I've already know where the acceleration point is, and I've marked that in with a variable fib, which is here. And now what I'm doing is I want to make certain that train has stopped. So how do I do that? Well, I'm going to follow it. So at the moment, the top of the hour is closed, which is here. And it's giving me entry points in and around this area down here. So why is that? I want to see a break of a level. Well, there's a level here. I also want to make certain the train is going my direction. So that's the 23. So I'm going to wait for this to come down. However, what I'm also going to be doing is watching to see if this thing is still moving up. So if it busts through the top of here, even if it just peeks through, I'll stop and I'll wait to the top of the next hour and I'll repeat the process till it is time to enter. And then when I enter, I'm going to look to get in and get out. Now it's Friday. I am going to keep my targets very, very conservative today. I'm not going to go mental. I might even reduce the position size down to just a quid or something. Just to show you, because yesterday I did really well. And I don't want to give it away. Now looking at this, it looks like it's going to peek through the top. Now the way I do this is I watch it on an hourly chart to do my parameters. And then I'll monitor it on a 15-minute chart. So as you can see, it's pushing against this level. If it breaks that level, I'll stop and I'll reset at 11 o'clock. And then I'll keep doing the same thing. And that way it means I've followed the price right to the top of the stretch point. And then I can catch the retracement coming back, because a move of that magnitude, there has to be a snap, a release of pressure. And that's where I'm going to get my profit. Okay. So I'll leave the camera running. If it breaks, and I'm not going to just leave the camera running for fresh air. What I'll do is I'll stop it and I'll come back at 11 o'clock and restart it. Unless a little bit of, well, it looks like it's moving down. So we might be able to do it in this hour. But that's what I'll do. All right. But once I'm committed into it, the camera stays on. Unless the guy starts shouting and I need something else. But you'll be able to see entry points, etc. All right. So there you go. That's what I'll do. I'll put this onto my other screen just so you can see this nice and clean. And I'll drop that onto 5 minutes. And you'll be able to see it zeroed in on the entry and the exit. Okay. And if you're interested in the Scruffy Squad, etc., there are links down below. And if you like a little bit of Scruffy merch, because we've got some great mugs now, you'll find that link down there as well. So happy days. Catch you on the other side. Okay, guys. We're now at 11 o'clock. So I'll keep the camera running from now because it looks like it's reasonable. What's happened is it's topped out. We can see that here. If I just drop this back to the hourly, you can see it's had a slam up. It's sold off for the last hour. It hasn't really come down onto sort of this section here. If I'm looking for a tight range, sort of there's an ignition candle up to there, that would give an entry roughly about here, around this area. So I'm kind of waiting for it to come under this level to get in, and then I will manage it probably down here somewhere, just sort of run it down, and then I've got these as entry exit points if I need them. And that's it really. And I'm prepared to madness this up to probably into this region. If it goes beyond the red line, I'm done. It's a bit too dangerous. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to watch it, and as you can see, the red's coming in now. So I'll drop this down into 5 minutes. There we are. And we'll watch. So I'll be looking to get in probably in this zone here. And I'll be looking to exit in this zone down here. All right. Solid to solid. All right. So that's the plan. And see what we get. All right. Happy days. Okay, guys, that's the job done. Killed it off. Why? Well, Winky's just come in. It's late afternoon on a Friday as well. I don't like trading Friday at the best of times. And I'm paid. How well was I paid? Let's have a look. We shall see. 258. I can live with that, considering I only ever want 200 quid a day. But I stuck to my plan, measured it out, tightened it up as I needed to, and happy days. Now, throughout this trade, we've all been having a little bit of a discussion. The guys have all done very well today. They've proper been proud of themselves, kind of, as you can see. And why? Because they're starting to post their results. And they are coming in well, thick and fast. Okay? So I am well pleased with these guys. They really are. Now, when it comes to this, again, some more results coming in here. I was taking them through, like tight fibs, things like that. See my 200 quid in sight. Patience paying off. Trusting the process. Ensuring they're waiting. That is the key here. Waiting. Waiting for it to set itself up. And then again, more nice figures coming in constantly. And again, telling them how it works. So we're talking through it all the time. And this is aside from the fact that I put it in video format for them as well. So they can actually just replay it over and over, as well as seeing the talk that we have. Fantastic community. So what's the moral of the story today? Well, apart from less is more, because one of the focus points that I have personally is I'll focus on one market at a time. That's it. You know, once I'm locked into a market and I'm going to trade it, I'll stick with it. I'll trade others, but only when the market that I'm looking at is deemed risk-free. I can't lose any money, and then I don't have to pay as much attention to it, because if I make a mistake, it don't matter. My stop's pulled in, you know, and that's how you build your deal. Simple stuff. So just a quick one for Friday. Well, it wasn't a quick one, actually. I've now 10 to 3. I started this at 9 o'clock this morning. So it's taken it till now to pay me, but it paid me very well. There you go. So there you go. Have a great weekend, guys. And as always, trade well, keep your risk managed, but above all, do what you love, and the money will follow. See you all in the next one.